Hey guys, and welcome to a new review session of the show. We got new show Into the Badlands, and I gotta say, it was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. It took a different spin. Uh, on a lot of shows that seem to just be, about new revolutions and just, communities and everything. And I think that something I want to throw in before we get more into this. Since the show runs so late and it was such a long episode, we only had like 3 commercial breaks, which is awesome. But it ran for so long, and it's so late where I am right now. So from this point on, all Into the Badland episodes will be reviewed the day after. That's just for this channel, so let's get into it. We've got the awesomeness of Into the Badlands, and it was a much better show than I thought it was going to be. Just starting out, we got our main character, Sunny, who comes across this group of individuals, and they've got this chest, and inside the chest, what does it have? A kid. Now, this kid's obviously got some kind of dark secret. Eventually, after taking this kid back to the sort of community security whole thing that he lives in, and introducing him to the Baron, learning that they are being trained to either kill or farm, there's a point where a kid bullies this new kid. I believe he said his name was Kay, or Kane, something like that. And this kid just bullies him, and eventually he comes back later after being humiliated, even though he started the whole fight, technically. What happened is we saw that this kid, this K, he is unbelievably, he's just got this demonic power where his eyes go completely black, and it's just a really interesting story. I love the atmosphere that they've got going with this. I mean, you've got your 7 barons who are the leaders of their respective communities. You got the one who's currently sick. He's getting headaches. He's sort of dying, I guess. And you got the other ones. You got one that killed another baron and took over. They call her the Widow or the Black Widow. I believe it was just Widow. And it's just a really interesting atmosphere and an interesting turn of events. You sort of see a lot of different things brought from a lot of different sources. It's also really good that they've abandoned things like guns. I see it as just beneath them, and it's really set as a sort of cult settings. You've got about 3 different things thrown into this. It feels like a Western mixed with cult, mixed with ninjas. And it's just an interesting environment. You really take it in. Anyway, we move on where Sunny, he finds out that the girl he's sleeping with, who I'm assuming is his girlfriend, obviously, is pregnant. Apparently, being pregnant, having a family when, I guess, you're one of these clippers, as they call them, is not really 100% explained. But if you're a clipper, you can't have a family. Now, I don't know if that's entirely true for everyone in the community. I believe it is true for the clippers. For the rest of the community, I highly doubt it. And you got the stuff with the Baron. His wife is not very happy about the fact that her husband, the Baron, she's marrying whoever he wants. He's marrying another girl, and she brushes it off like it's nothing, even though it's obviously killing her inside. And her son, obviously, is not all too happy about it. He's also got some sort of loathing hatred for Sunny. It's very passive-aggressive, but it is there, and you can just really see it. After, of course, what happens, the Baron's son takes away the necklace that Kay had, and when he tries to go get the necklace back, what happens? He gets caught. He's about to be sentenced to death, so what does Sunny do? He gets him out, sends him away, and after that, we get this big, incredibly fast-paced and well-choreographed battle in the middle of just a street, and it's absolutely incredible. And the Widow, she's not even trying to hide that it was her. She actually steps out of the car and is like, not bad. you're better. You're as good as everyone says that you are. So the show is really interesting. I think I am going to add this to my massive list of shows. Last year, when this all started out, it was just Arrow, Flash, Gotham, and Better Call Saul and Walking Dead. I had 5 shows on here. We've added what else? Okay, well, we've added Ruby, Red versus Blue. We've also added Supergirl, Daredevil, that Jessica Jones, I believe is what it's called. It's a new Netflix show. It's coming to Netflix. You know, it's a Marvel show, so we're gonna add that. You know, if it's any good. And now we got Into the Badlands. That's 11 shows on here, and this channel is gonna be expanding so much. I hope. It's just got so much to do. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode in the comment section below. As for a rating for a first episode, for a very first episode of a new series, with just a very interesting atmosphere, and incredible action, and very complex character development for just the first episode. We learned that Sunny apparently can't really read all that well. And that's an interesting thing to give to a main character, that they can't really read. They're not academically the smartest person around. I know that a lot of anime fans are going to be referring to Goku as like, hey, Goku's not all that too academically smart. I'm like, okay. But really good episode. I'll give this one an 8.5 out of 10. Leaves a really good mark. It's interesting for a first episode. Don't know how the series is going to turn out, but I think I'm going to like it. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. Follow me on Facebook, which is in the description below. Hit like button, smash subscribe button, or I guess today you slash up that subscribe button. I've been Kendricks as always, people. Have an awesome day. Share this with as many people as you can. It keeps this awesome channel growing and going. Peace.